this thing. Cool. Oh, that's dark. Might turn on the gamma just a little bit. Or no, I'm gonna stay true to this. I'm gonna stay true to this. Heart, is that marker? Blood? I don't know. Can we turn that off? Jesus. Okay. Pencil. I'll want to write later. Even the game loves you, that's fun. See, it's... Oh, I need a key. Light. Toothbrush. Cool. Why do I not have a reflection? I also don't like the noise that makes. Okay. Hell, you're a vampire. Yeah, I guess I am. I can't access anything in here. The world's, like, saddest bachelor pad. I just... Turn... Okay. See what my wardrobe looks like. Do I not own pants? Okay. I'm locked in my own place. Sick. I actually am gonna turn this down. This feels a little loud now. Confirm. I'm gonna write my dirty little secrets. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I never cared for keeping a diary, but now it seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much. Knowing Brian Colmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. 3 years. No. 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him, too. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. No matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I love B, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. It's been 3 years, so it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. Will he remember? Recording my answer, yes or no. I hope so. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget Q. Ooh. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Ooh, I don't like that. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally because it was B's favorite place to begin with. Two good things, or if there were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak, Brian, Joe's Diner. Should have said no, SMH? Okay, well listen, I'm trying to be an optimist. This guy's alive? I know, Pip, I am. How are you, buddy? It's been a minute. Home of the best pancakes in the world, Brian Colmer. 5 stars, Brian Colmer. Things were so much easier back then. He would just go, hey, and I'd be like, hi. Nothing but hanging out after that, with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Alright, now. Will you remember my voice? Will they say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? Ooh. Ay, 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 ay. Can I get out of the seat? Is this motion activated? Okay. I know for a fact that this door I did not close. Okay. Oh, there's more of my clothes. Oh wait, new book. I wonder if we'll read that later. But Pip, how are you after I just got jump scared to hell? I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are two different things. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it closes itself like, hey. Hi. He was so eager to know who was calling him in the middle of the night. Am I B? Because I just got called in the middle of the night. I wish I could sneak into people's minds. Look beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. I'm looking at that. I don't want to flip this page. Ay, 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 I knew it. 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 Die. Jesus Christ. I knew it. I knew it too. I knew it was coming and it still got me. August 21st, 2006. That as a debut outfit? I admire your confidence, Sam. With that, my whole high school years were probably over. I'm gonna lie, maybe I shouldn't watch this at 1 AM. You got this. Rev said the story's good, so I think it's just gonna be jump scary stuff. I don't think it's gonna be like, you know, gory scary. First day of the new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Wayride Academy. I spent the last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. That looked like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. Package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging by whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayride even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoyed sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep these things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but it seems like a good time to restart. Kudos, Mom, for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, I almost forgot to call her. Write you later, diary. Love, my only true friend. Love, Sam. Eesh, I don't like that. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it was as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall in a relationship still cuts deep. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lazley's poetry practices. Even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lazley always told us poetry's not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, that's how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. Knock, knock. Hell no. Hell no. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm so scared, I'm so scared, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. 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 Die. I wonder what would happen if you just didn't read the diary. I shouldn't have done it. 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 Just have to check no one's hiding in my house. August 22nd. Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start out talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I got Stacy's view triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here at Rosen Peak. Don't worry, it's gonna happen to you IRL as well. Hey, yo, chill on me, chill on me. I guess I'll remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Waywright. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an ILT grader, or 11th grader. I thought that said ILT. Makes sense. I'm so smart. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I feel guilty for leaving her all alone. Even if it's Dad's fault our family is torn apart like this. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get your shit together. If not for you, Mom. Hey. Eesh. Thank you for the hydrate, man. I'm gonna need it. My mouth feels dry. I'm scared, guys. Thank you, Toffee, for the 2 hydrates. Make it 3. All the Waywright kids were so predictable. Thanks. Feel that way. All the Waywright kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something beyond that pretty paint. Something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Ever. No, 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 nope, not doing that, nope. The rain stopped. Die, die, die. I'm ready for you. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on. What do you want? 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 Nope, the honk didn't get me. I think the soundboard's broken. Don't use it right now. I'll refund that after stream. Die, 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 dude. Absolutely not. What do you... I'm so scared. Oh, it's getting closer. Ooh, it's getting closer. Ooh, it's getting closer. Hey. I just saw the hand. Oh. Oh no. 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 Oh, the power isn't working. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Not one bit. Ooh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna turn this down just a little. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, yay, yay, yay. August 26, 2006. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As if the name gives it itself away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mysterious horror game. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit to the lake one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm going to leave those points of interest on my to-do list, which is already filled with a crazy amount of homework. I know why youngsters of Wayrite try their best to get far away from the school as possible after class, to escape choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded parts of town. I feel too quiet when no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. Wonder how I should spend this afternoon. Write you later. Love, Sam. He was always pushing his limits. Well, it's more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field triggered something tingly in me. Wow. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. I hate this. She's weird. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped relentlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. He gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me those, or give me that hay, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be best prescription I could ask for. Hi. Take the pain away, and let only the good things stay. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. For a boarding school, Wayrite intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library for Miss Lazley's book assignment today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the book showed little signs of human touch. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book, with her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day. I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, either he's busy reacting to whatever is coming out of Stacy's mouth, or working some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Ryan, was it? So, yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than with the well-being of the whole school. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utters. So turn around. Please, no. I heard the light switch go off. And sing for me. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Ooh, I'm horrified. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate this game. I hate this game. I'll kill someone with this stick. I'll do it. I'll kill someone. Ooh, hell no. What? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Ugh, I hate everything. I miss him, even when I'm with him. I see him, even when he is not looking. I hate this. September 4th, 2006. Visit the library again. A bit more people than before. Among them was Brian. Among us. It's not worth the bother, but seeing a major skink's boyfriend's bud wandering around a library is so uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick up the book from Miss Lazley's assignment. I just got too close to him, trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Hey, good news. You're creepy as hell. Whoa, it's me. Hate to admit it, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. Need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. Jock and library. Now I've seen everything. And one day you'll start looking for me, too. Only to realize I was with him the whole time, like a boogeyman under a sleeping child's bed. Now I have to go look under my bed. I'm afraid there's a monster under here. Check, check, check. Check, check. Anything new in here? No. Any monster under my bed? Am I gonna see anything crazy there? No. Any monster in my closet? Any monster in the cupboard? Ooh, any monster in the microwave? Okay, we're good. What? What the hell you want from me? Am I gonna have to check with the stick to the bed? Oh, there was something there. Oh no. What was that? Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's gonna make me do it again. 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 Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Can I move on? Can I please move on? Nope, nope. It's gonna make me do it again. It's gonna make me do it again. No, 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 no. And no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. It was Mr. Kane's ninth psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time he gave us a mask and made us express our personalities by drawing it again. Again, this was psychology class. The last thing I want to do right now is open up to others, so for the next 30 cringy minutes, I managed to create one of the most basic personality masks one I can imagine. If a mask were a cover letter, it would start with, I'm a people person. But it's not the dumb exercise that's bugging me right now. When the mats were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. 11 p.m. now, why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very vague image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain probs wanted an excuse for screwing up on that math test. Oy, 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 oy. Hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. What am I even supposed to do with this? What am I even supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do here? Where am I supposed to put this? I can't put it over here. I can't put it where do I even put this? Where okay, here. Okay. Okay, so we're about a fourth done with this game. Goddamn my entire life. What will B remember me as? A friend? A weirdo? A liar? After all, he didn't really know me. Like, really know me. No one did. I just had to put on so many masks just to survive high school. The me that B knew was just layers and layers of fabricated image. I could never take them off. I couldn't let anyone see how vulnerable I was. I'd have been eaten alive. Worse, B would have left me completely. Even when the fragile layers wore off, I couldn't take them off. So that's all I did. Cover up the holes before anyone could take a peek through. Cover them up. Don't let them see my face. Find the lies. Can't flip back. That's ticking faster. I hate this. I hate this. I don't know what's happening. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate everything. It's that way. It's that way. Can't wait for the clock to obliterate you. Okay. Okay. Ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Go, 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 go. Okay. One's in here. One's in here. It's a timer. That's a timer. That's what it is. Okay. 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 Okay, find the lies, find the lies, find the lies, find the lies. Find the lies, find the lies. I found one of them. Where's the other ones? Oh no, oh no, find the lies, find the lies. Another one. OMG, you're playing it. Yes, Rev, I hate this game. I hate this game. Thanks for recommending it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. It's over. It's over. It's so over. Just hit me with it. Just hit me with it. I can't find the last one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not over here. It's not over here. It's not in the drawers. I can't find it. Nope. 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 It's so over it. Yep. How are you, Rev? Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. 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 Go, 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 go. And we're off. Is it in here? Nope. No, no, no. Not in there. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Back here. Is it in here? No. No. In the microwave. No. Where is the last one? I don't actually know. Fine, how to go to stupid mayoral lunch. Yeah, I'm playing. How was the? I don't actually know where this last one is. Is it like? I'm totally gonna get jump scared again. Okay, it's now getting to the point where like I don't know where else it's supposed to be. Like here's the one, cool, and then royal, but there's supposed to be a third one somewhere. In the trash? It's not in here, right? Bastard. Where could it be? Like, I feel like I've interacted with everything. Think with a hydrant, I'm gonna take a drink before I continue this. Jesus Christ. Was literally just sitting at a table and listening to the mayor talk for an hour. That sounds so not fun, I'm gonna be honest. Sounds horribly boring. So I can only interact with this in here. Maybe, like, we can't mess with the toilet or the sink. Can mess with this drawer and this drawer. Can't mess with the bed. Mess with the light switch. I can mess with the fridge and the freezer. And then this cupboard and the microwave. And with friends, but we had different tables. I was sitting with some random old people. I love that. Alright, let's try this again. Don't let them see my face. Cover it up. Don't let them see. Find the lies. And go. I have to find the third one first, because after that I'll be fine. It's just... No, no. Not in the microwave. My guess is, like, I have to be missing it in one of these drawers, right? No, it's not in there. It's not in the trash can. It's not in here. It's... Wait, is it different every... Oh, I have to find them one at a time for them to appear? Oh, damn. Wait. Because now it'll be... Oh, bastard. Oh, damn. That's why I'm not finding it. Well, I'm gonna lose now. Damn, man. Yeah, okay. I thought you could find them at any point. No, it has to be one after another? Okay. We went to the food after, so it was chills after that. Oh, you guys went to Chili's. Nice, nice. That's a good one. Ugh. Okay. Boom. What? Okay, so it's one of those two. Sniped you. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Liar, liar, liar. Ugh. Got it. Ooh. Okay. Now I can take a minute. Holy. Rev, what the hell have you recommended me, bro? Loki, don't remember this part at all? Okay. September 11th. I was reading some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I didn't know the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was already somehow skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Damn, Ryan, I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything, so I come here from time to time to get this stupid assignment out of my way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all I could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. Yep, 9/11, your favorite day. My mind was still jumbled up from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. Because boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later, at some point. And I said, yeah, see you. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. More of a story of the game rather than the gameplay that's messed up. See, but it's the jump scares that are getting me. Like, this is like real. Ugh. What I did for B. All of them. Because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. Never wanted a drama. I wanted a poem-like life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it, as long as B does. I hope B remembers our own little world, even if he forgot about it. I made him a map so he could find his way back. I think it's a good time to come back now, B. Let's get back to our small world, where all your favorite places are, forever etched into my heart. Go back. So we have... Okay, interesting. What? Are you going to be streaming for a while? I have to go pick up my brother from work soon. I'll probably be streaming for a while. Like, I'm going to finish this game, and then however long that takes. Because I looked it up, I think it said it takes roughly 2 hours, depending on how I'm feeling, or if I'm, like, really freaked out. I might go play something goofy for a little bit. Just kind of up in the air, but I'll be live for a little bit. Yeah. September 16th, 2006. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. I know this because I went there. I went there because Brian took me there. What? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere. Again. He said, hey, and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. As he was heading out, he offered to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There's also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, too. Unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs to restock. I found my own point of interest. A bookstore! It was weird seeing a bookstore and a jam standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got a taste of the sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out of the window, I could see the weird, gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that he had a secret base of some kind there. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and we drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted, but hyped up beyond my limits. Can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream? It's time to go forward again. Back. Nope, I need all 3 hearts. No, what? like we talked about the bookstore. We also started with the diner, right? Or there's the cave. So the story was first they went to the arcade. It was they talked about the arcade and then they talked about the bookstore. Or bookstore, okay. So then they went to the diner. And minutes later, passing Joe's diner, there was an arcade at the diner. Well, it's all. I only have 2 stickers though. That's the issue. I'm like, what's her favorite spot? What says? So she likes the bookstore. His favorite spot is the diner. No, should be it. Because that was like his go-to, or it's his hiding place. It's the gym. Donut shop. What? The donut shop was his most go-to place. Okay, fair. Donut. There. Let me place the donut. Yeah, can I go further back? Oh. It's the bookstore and the donut shop. Or the park? I thought for sure it'd be this. Because her point of interest was the bookstore. You might be LARPing. Yeah, maybe. Let me see. There's also an arcade, teaming of 10-year-olds. The donut shop was like the music store, which according to him suggesting needs a restock of point of interest. Like, it's like, pretending to be a fan. Because I'm playing this game because Rev recommended it. Let's see. What about the hill? So, I can put one on the hill. Like, yeah, that might be his favorite, and that's the bookstore. Not that. The park in the bookstore? No. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. Let's go back to our small world. Favorite places are forever etched in my heart. Mark our favorite spots. Donut store, bookstore. We'll look at this again. Oops, not one. That's what Ryan like. Diner and bookstore. I thought for sure would be it. Because it seems like her favorite spot's the bookstore. I originally thought it was going to be the thing of like, whatever his favorite spot was going to be her favorite spot because she's a freak. Is that not the bookstore? That is a great question. That is going to be the... I don't know. Because we talked about the diner, an arcade, a music store, a bookstore, a gym, the hill. That's not a bus station. I don't. Fire department. I just didn't think it was, but like, yeah, I guess it is a fire. Let's see, this truck. I thought that was like a grill, but I just wouldn't imagine that's his favorite spot. Either of their favorite spots. Mark our favorite spots. Maybe I have to do it. Bookstore and donut. No? Made him back so he can find his way back, and I think it's a good time to come back now. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. You're right. You're right. There's a fire department. You're right. I'm sorry. You want me to try to put it there, though? Like, that's his favorite spot? Diner, bookstore. Really? Bookstore gym. Bookstore hill. Are we for real right now? Can't remember this puzzle. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's... Okay, it is... His must-go-to place is the donut shop. Well, listen. There's an arcade across the street. Brian hates it. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place too. And like the music store according to him, which seriously needs a restock. And then Sam's point of interest was a bookstore. Donut and diner? I'll try that. So, and then in the order of what was talked about, it was... Well, it would be the bookstore, diner. Oh, interesting. It literally didn't exist. That's hilarious. Um, not bookstore diner. Bookstore, like it feels like it's bookstore donut shop, right? I grab this. This looks like it could be a sticker. And that's why. That's why I'm missing a sticker. So now to do this because they both like this. I have mark our favorite spots. It has to be the bookstore. It has to be the... It has to be bookstore, diner, donut shop. No. Can I keep going back now? No. That's what I have. The hill? Like, I feel like... Unless it's this? Oh? You think the hill's the... I thought this was the hill down here, not the cape. But I'll try that. I thought that was just like the park, like the yard. Because she was picked up at the yard, right? I was outside the yard reading, right? First line in the second paragraph. Joe's Diner. His must-go-to place. I think it has to be... I feel like this is just right. Like, it has to be these three, I thought. I'll try to check this again. The diner is the home famous pancakes. He also worshipped them. An arcade that Brian hates. The donut shop was his must-go-to, and unlike the music store, which according to him seriously needs a restock, I had my own point of entry. So maybe it's the music store because he likes going there, but it needs a restock. So maybe it's this, this. Oh. Hmm. See, I also thought it was gonna have to be like in a particular order because it was like find his way back, like made up a map so he can find his way back. Are there any previous letters that say anything? That's a good thing. Let me check. Because they hadn't hung out before this, is the thing. Because this was when they first talked. This is smiling at him. This is seeing him in the library. This is mentioning the jock buddy. Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe it's the so maybe it's the lake, the donut shop, and the bookstore because they took him to the lake. I really don't want to look this up. I want to figure this out, but I feel like I'm going to be here for like an hour and a half alone. Sorry, I got to go pick up my bread and I'll be back in like an hour. Good luck and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. I'm probably going to be tweaking the entire time, honestly, but thank you. Drive safe. Be safe. Wish me luck. It should just be donut store, bookstore, diner, and the haha, we did it. Yeah, I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. I'm gonna have to look this up, which is lame. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but like, right? That makes me feel like better. I feel like, hey, what's going on, Golden? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to figure out this goddamn puzzle. Doing fine, you? Arcade diner at Lake, I'll try it. Diner. Arcade. Lake. No. I'm doing okay. This game is kind of freaking me out a little bit, and then also we're stuck on a puzzle. Hey, watch it. Can't believe we're at 3 streams this week. I know. I honestly can't believe it either, but look at us. Um, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna have to, like, let me do this real quick. Wait, what you been up to today, Golden? Anything exciting? Anything new? Anything at all like that? Um, how was that? That's 6 years ago. That's 3 years ago. This is someone playing it a year ago. Um, Mute, please. I just want to see what happens. Let me try to be very careful here with where I'm at comparatively to them. Hey, in fairness, I'm a lot further ahead than this person. At this point, it's just this puzzle that they're on. This person's also struggling with the third sticker. Got it. It wasn't even our favorite spots. I was right. It was his favorite spots. So it wasn't even the bookstore. It was the diner, the donut shop, and the cave. The real question is, I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I don't think. That one's really up in the air. I'm also wondering if this isn't Sam's diary and this is Brian's instead, then. Because it's not it's his favorite spots. Her favorite spot was the bookstore. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I miss Morning Dew Donut Shop. B never shut up about its donuts. I missed it. What it was none of it was going to be it was the donut shop, it was the cave, and it was the diner. It was none of Sam's spots. It was Brian. So I don't know if Brian is writing this? Yeah, fire department 3 times. I miss Morning Dew donut shop. B never shuts up about it. It did taste sweet, just like B's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. It turned out to be cold and bitter. I miss its warmth. I miss its sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to close out of the book, and then I'm gonna get jump scared again, because of course I'm going to. Or I'm hungry, so it probably wants me to go eat something. Yeah, what's in here? Oh, that's new. I miss its warmth. We can go fix that. Yo, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Hell no, bro, screw this place. He's probably just obsessive. Picture? Okay. And then a marker. No wonder the marker blew up, true. Can I finally even... No, I thought, I knew it was gonna be for that one. September 25th, 2006. Okay, my point is, why would Sam be writing in this diary when this is obviously her diary? This one's her diary. These are different pages. They don't, like... I don't know. Something seems wrong here. Golmes just obliterated the Hammerheads today. I know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. Would have called them an also duo too if Kyle only wasn't an assload of a douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think you should go to the hospital and get that ego checked out, because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian? They do say we sometimes become we sometimes become friends with those who are at opposite ends. But maybe it's not such a weird thing. I mean, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Bringing the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase seems like a good idea now. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now I'm gonna label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under my bed, just like the pictures I took today. Right, it wants me to go under the bed, because of... Wait, oh, that's a pleasant surprise. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I just wanted to call him so we could chat, but I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. It could even hurt his reputation. I finally worked up the nerve to call. All I could do was listen to him say, "Hello." And that was as far as our late night phone call chit chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he even knew he was on the other end of the line. I remember that strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red, fiery sensation. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere. This is horrifying. Finish what you started. Ooh. Finish what I started. Oh. Oh, I see. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, hey. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my god. Here's my theory right now. We're playing as Brian. Sam is dead, and we're the reason, and this is a psychological breakdown of Brian. That's what I think. I think we killed Sam. Sam is dead. This is what I think. Bill? Oh, it's leading us in here? Wants me to finish that one too. Be careful, guys. Another one's incoming. What? Again? Oh, it's not gonna let me close the window now. Right. 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 Still no? Oh. Yeah, I see that now. Hey, does anyone see that figure outside the window? They're right in front of me, aren't they? Hell no. What? I thought we were just gonna stay in the apartment. What? Okay. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is so not good. Oh, we're by the lake. Oh, there's gonna be a dead body in the lake. There's gonna be a dead body in the lake. It's gonna be Sam, isn't it? Oh, no, no, no. Sam, meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me? No. Ay, 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 ay. That actually gave me chills. I'm telling you, I think we're Brian, dude. Thanks, Callie. I hate this. You can thank Rev when he comes back. I hate that. It's not scary if Callie is more scared. Date, September 28th, 2006. Due date for Miss Lazley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished. If only I wasn't too disturbed. Normally I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise is, for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all those girls around him, but she starts making a list of all those basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. If I finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his work, and I gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices, he can bring trophies to our beloved school, and it becomes safe to say I'm taking part in a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for any personal reasons, right? I wanted so bad to be close to Brian. I wonder if I can peep into his beautiful head. So close to him I can just lean into him and tell him all of my deepest desires. You. So close that I could whisper, "Don't leave me. Don't go away. Don't smile for others. Don't look away, don't look away, don't look away, don't look away." No, 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 no. Oh my. Ugh. Ugh. I was hands off the keyboard, horrified there. Nope, can't look away, 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 can't look away. Nope, nope. Don't look away, don't look away, don't look away. Don't look away, don't look away, don't look away. Don't look away, 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 don't look away. Don't look away, don't look away, don't look away. Don't look away, no, no, no. I hate all of this. I hate all of this so much. Stacy invited everyone to the late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Well, that she told me this at the hallway herself. Then the sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I thought of her celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it'd be sort of rude for me not to be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do was show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when he sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off. If I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha, Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I mess up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? I'm telling you, she's dead. Like staring into closed eyes. If I never know if B knew I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew, but he simply didn't care. The only thing, looking back, is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what was the point? When the stench is still there. I started to think of the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without getting any noise in the way. No matter what happens next, it would at least give me some sort of closure and peace. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. It made me want to puke. They smile as if their relationships with Brian mean anything, and yet I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college admission like a spotless student record. Thank you for the hydrate. You can't just shake up my whole world and leave. What? Ooh. Ooh, what is this? Are these syringes? Ooh. Suicide suspected and death of missing teenager. The girl 17 who was dead and cold to the hill likely ended her own life. I knew it. Dude, I told you. I told you. I told you. Thank you for the hydrate. Dude, I told you. I told you. This isn't her diary. Brian wrote this after getting her killed. I'm telling you, dude. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated when Brian texted me. You feeling okay? He's guilt reading her diary? Maybe. The point is, this isn't Sam. The game framed it like this is Sam. This is not Sam. Oh, I was not okay. Why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? No, the syringes. He was... No, the syringes. Can't remember it. She didn't drink any booze. She was drugged. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You've now reached a new low in life. Shit. Is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. It's Brian's girlfriend. She's being haunted for loving Brian. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, since I passed the test by showing the school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow, I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake. And it's not a hangover. What? What do you want, universe? Oh, the light's not working. Wonderful. Yep, I'm looking through the light. Die, 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 die. Ooh, why am I looking in a bathroom? Ooh. Die, 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 die. That's enough. That's enough of that. No kill. No thanks. Oh, hell no. I'm looking down to the ground, down to the ground, down to the ground. Nothing can hurt me if I'm looking down to the ground, down to the ground, down to the ground, down to the ground. Nothing can hurt me when I'm looking this way. There's Sam. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. I'm sorry for what's about to happen. And you're gone. Of course you are. Of course you're gone. And now you're going to come up behind me and push me off this, aren't you? Because I'm going to get right to the edge, right where you were standing. Ooh. Go ahead. Push me off the edge. Yep. I knew it. Ooh. Hey. Okay. OMG, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town. The whole place was under the golden sunset. The best part of the spot was it was quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you're careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident, though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peaks is, and Brian being all like, meh, about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this, too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hills view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not as half bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that life just became a bit more messed up now. Because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Let me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love. Sam. Nope, this one already looks horrible. Ryan's secret hideout. A closed Colton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. All life's problems, horrifying drawing. Colton Hills, our sanctuary. I don't know why. It's probably because it's like a low render or like a low res woods in a horror game with low lighting. I wished it could be our special place. Ours and only ours. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Why was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave, even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak. And me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. Ooh, that's gonna freak me the hell out. Ooh. You don't deserve a face. Great. Great. Book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop. Nope. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Dude, I'm not doing this. Okay, I guess I'm gonna read this. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mingled. Mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sort of like the main character, Jenny. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on to this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. No, it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. She finally stands on top, and Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael. Popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. Can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about? Me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I could tell Brian that one day. I'm here for him. No, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. No thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. No thanks, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. I hate this. Nope, nope, nope. I hate everything. Stop this, stop this. Hope you remember how to take pictures. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh no, that's how I'm gonna have to light everything now? Wait, is the light switch just gone? The light switches are just gone. Oh no. I absolutely hate what's happening right now. Okay. 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 Alright. 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 Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drown in my own endless nightmare. Don't leave me. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie. Whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece. No matter how hard I try to. Oh god. I hear them again. One must take as much one gives. Not that you have to take, but like it should be a back and forth. Obsession is a stronger form of love. Nope. No one can have what you can't. No. B never loved you. No? Because you're a selfish little shit. All your problems are caused by you. It's all your fault. Ooh. Ooh. Results are in. Looks like you still have your eyes closed shut. What? Then keep them shut. How long will you last this time? Ooh, let me hang up. Hello? It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. Let's see this. Let's see if this is less deranged. Miss Lazily gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB rhyme. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABC berserk. Here's a slight taste of my own work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Call me Samsphere. Wait, is it Holtzspear? I could have waited for Brian to ask my help with the homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he could handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. Wayo. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided to not ignore this hunch. It's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. When I ran out of places to run, I only had one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. I must look for them. In the dark. Nope, I'm not flipping this page, because when I flip this page, guess what's going to happen? The entire room's going to go dark, because of course it is. Of course it's going to go dark. I'm flipping the page. Go dark. A, B, C. Or A, B, C, B. I have to go look in the dark. Of course I do. Nope. Ooh, kill yourself, dude. Oh my god. Go ahead, scare me. Yeah, kill yourself. Dude, oh my god, die. Oh my god, a light source. It's crazy. It's up there. Gotcha. Die. So, sun rays, I indulge. I cherish your smile. I indulge in your gaze. They keep me so warm like endless sun rays. With Brian preparing for a rematch with or with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying to get hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college as he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. Poet ban. I know, I'm goaded. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle, who always finds excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with some douches like him, no matter how nice of a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need conversation to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is friggin' Stacy Lannings. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. I'd be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Cotton to play with. Why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Jeez. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. No, I already did the poem. You want me to do this again? Dude. I already did a poem. Nope, the screaming doesn't work. Thank God it doesn't. Okay, what? Genuinely? Why? Okay, I can't go past this right now. I just did this poem, dude. Real? There's light in here again. Hooray! Oh no. What? What? Yeah, I'll fix this by next horror stream. Jesus Christ, dude. Kill yourself. I just have to walk towards it. Yep. Die. 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 I'm so sick and tired of all of this. What? What? What do you want? Okay. No. I'm done with you. No. Oh. Oh, it's in the room. Oh, it's in the room. It's no longer over the phone. It's in the room. It's in the room. It's in the room. No, thanks. What? Ooh. Ooh. Boys' bathroom. What? Reinhardt College. Discover your potential within our early admission. We're already ready for anyone to take the next step. Okay. What the f... Ooh. 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 No, and then now I'm gonna be sent to the forest. No, 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 no. Am I gonna get jump scared? Eee. What am I supposed to do? Okay, can I go here, here, here? I give up. Just kill me. Just kill me. I'll run to you. Even. Might like, what am I even supposed to do there? Am I supposed to run around in circles? Am I supposed to... What are you smile? Am I not supposed to look at the smile? Maybe that's the trick. Like, what if I do this and just run at it? No, okay, it's still gonna scare me. Okay. Okay. Okay, now that I've been scared by it a couple times, I think I'm okay. It's just when it gets dark, that's when it gets rough. My game is frozen. It's not frozen, I just can't move. Don't pussy out. This is for B. Careful. Press it. Do it. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, Rev. What the hell is this game? Uh, uh, Jesus Christ. Hate this, dude. Everything's a mess. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the one room where the light doesn't work? Are you for real? Better than no light, I guess. There was a consulting session for Greenheart College student programs at the gym today. I've seen its posters all over the school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like the library, I was supposed to see Brian there. Or I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran for my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls, too. First I thought whoever drew them must be very insecure about their relationship. But the truth is that I wish I had a relationship to be insecure about, too. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls, too, but seeing Brian at the college booth felt like I was finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I was staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night. My lifeless room. Endless nightmare. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for. Not even a false hope to look forward to this time. A long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still just like every day. He was still a school star, still just his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. Enjoy your Taco Bell. Enjoy watching me freak out about this game. I kept telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward. I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up in bed. Poor? I really deserve that charity tile? Am I really the victim of all this? Who's here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. Why do I feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me. Like someone's always trying to judge me. See, this is Brian. We're Brian, dude. How did the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dorks like her can't say no to parties like this. Sweet. Time to give her the drama she wants so bad. Brian was reading her diary about the drama. She had the feeling about it. Because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. I know I used half of this diary when writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. I wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Fire department, fire department. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted toward me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short asking if I had called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? Ooh. Ooh, that's new. I didn't notice the syringes before. Only bad things, or only bad changes happen in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. City girl, just asking to become an outsider. That's all she was to me. Hell, that's all she was to everyone else. But then I saw them talking at the library. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, this is not Sam that wrote this. Like, especially not Sam, but it's another girl who liked... Yeah, is it Stacy? Wow. Wow. This is Stacy. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That's all she was to me. Hell, that's all she was to everyone else. Then, I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could tell what was going on. He was making her smile. It was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. The change was happening and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. So, is it not Stacy? Is it someone else? She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. The diary had no special meaning to me. Not until I had, or not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider? At that moment, I got tired of doing nothing. I knew what I had to do, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was gonna be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of her and the city girl in front of everyone. Only then would she know her place. It could have been so simple, only if B didn't get in the way. So, whoever this is... Palmer was hoping to do some... Ooh, this is horrible. Ooh, Jesus Christ. This is rough. And we're in high school. Great. Hmm. Hmm. Can I leave? Nope. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this a lot. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna drink some water and then we keep on moving on. Anytime we see you suffer, it is a great time. Thanks. What the fuck is go- I don't even know how else to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures and then at me and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. Face he gave me. Face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him, but the floor started spinning and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. B, lies, lies, how can you, lies, lies. B kept saying nothing was going on between them, but I wasn't about to believe everything was just fine. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She deserves shit. She doesn't get to barge in and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into each other's secrets. She sent pictures of that little shit's diary pages back to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? That's also why the bookstore thing didn't work, because this was not Sam like we had thought. The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what kind of creep she was. I saw that eye. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote in her diary. At the same time, I felt something, a reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. It felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped making the feelings go away. Oh, this is not Brian. This is... Wait, whoa. This is not Brian. This is Stacy's boyfriend, and he has a thing for Brian. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. That's who this is. Whoa. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Whoa. Yeah, wow. Wow. Ryan doesn't even like this girl. I... November 7th, 2006. School counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters were in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly the name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian? And guess what? Even crazier words are on the street. Sam Holt, the daughter of a sex offender, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where is she? Is she... You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for the words that describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again. So far from home. And so soon. Brian, please. Please say something. And then I remembered. She wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. That's also how we got pictures of Brian in the men's bathroom, by the way. That makes sense. Yeah. Wow. Started digging, and it wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Sam girl's got some balls. Everyone's talking about her pervy dad. She's still showing up to class. Respect. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps him hidden in her locker. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is hers. How could Sam Holt not kill herself? If my dad went on the news for touching teens, that's bye-bye world for me. A needy city girl with a huge hole to fill. Hole left by her sweet old daddy. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It wasn't easy. I almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectator unfold when it happened, or the spectacular unfold when it happened. And it was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. And then Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Hide? Maybe you'll be able to live again. I'm gonna let it go sweep. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. When it sweeps over, I'm gonna have to run and just see where I can go. And go. Okay. Gonna come back around, and then I'm gonna make it my way again. Okay, I'm gonna try to open. JK, you're gonna die. I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out what's going on? I know you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her. Well, I had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those stupid hearts all over the school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. What, did you like the girl in the poster too? Is it why you tore her face off? You need help, and don't bother calling me. Oh, so she thinks that it's for Sam, but it's actually for Brian. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. It's a meaningless prank, that's all. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back, please. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so... And Mystery Man kills Stacy, yeah. I forget his name, but yeah. He was so angry at me. He would never understand what I did it for. Typical. So typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. Kyle? Yeah, it was Kyle. So Kyle and Stacy. There it is. Do I need to bring the... Oh, I need to slip the letter in the locker. I'm redoing actually what he did. Yep. Yep. That's freaky looking. Damn, let me out. And then Brian's gonna meet her there and kill her. Yep. Or not Brian, Kyle's gonna do that. I was just, I was 1 degree of, like, separation off. This wasn't Brian, it was Kyle. Waiting for someone? Kyle, what are you doing here? You can't just stay away from him, can you? You know you don't deserve him. I don't know what you're talking about. Our lives are ruined because of you. Hey, don't come any... Sounds like she's trying to say one last thing is the crazy part. And Brian is framed for the murder because of the note. Oh my god. Oh, am I forgetting something? Oh, the stick. Yeah, what's up with the stick? What did she ever... Oh, she had her diary on her. That's why we have the pages. We were able to get the bag. Now there she is, dead on the ground. The hell? Killing off. Sam, meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me. And then he burns it. Sam's property. Keep out. Reading the diary that she's gonna carry out. Does he just throw it in there too? Yeah. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? Does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Colton. After that at the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to the college. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with a notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to his hometown. He kept his plan mostly a secret. He hated the attention he was getting as a star who lost his mom. If people found out his plan, they will surely be talking about it too. But he didn't hint about leaving. I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of my impending doom. They were all saying, "Ha, you see? You're gonna die alone here." Maybe I knew. I knew that Bea took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon, anger took control of me. I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It still haunts me in my sleep, and every time I open my eyes, it just gets worse. And again, it's time to wake up. Wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's like that story Miss Lazely once told us about. The shortest horror story in the world. The last man on Earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door, and I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in. No one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's wake up. Just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself how I'm the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? I think there's only one fitting way to decide this. 1 minute. Starting a poll. Once you realize it's Kyle, it becomes increasingly obvious through all the details in the game, even the little things like the hiding section. Yep. Uh, and your first instinct is to go in the closet. It's genuinely such a good game. Yeah, the big thing that really spells it out for me is was the first puzzle with the decisions of favorite spots, because if it was Sam, it should have been the bookstore, but it wasn't. Because let me see, the whole point of the diary, what will keep me from going insane? If you keep the diary to remind myself of how I am the victim of everything that's happened, but he isn't the victim. He very much is not the victim. It's 50-50, I'll choose. I'm gonna say no. Because he needs the... He shouldn't be allowed to feel like the victim. Quite frankly. I put the vote in. No. It's time to admit. I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. What after that? I could open the door out of here and face whatever's waiting for me. Or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, I'm to light the fire. We'll try to make it to the door at the very least. And it's finally a new day with the light outside. The death of Sam Holt, initially reported as a suicide, was shed a new light by a former classmate. Kyle Jenkins confessed when he was with Miss Holt when she fell to her death on Colton Hill in 2006. According to the shocking revelation, the 14-year-old transfer student from San Diego was involved in a heated confrontation with Mr. Jenkins due to... Wow. Wow. Should have kept it. I don't know. I'm the confession at the very least. I think you can go back and choose yes. I'll do that just to see what's up. It doesn't hurt to see. Unless it starts me off from the beginning, then if that's the case, then. Amazing recommendation. Here comes the big question. Should I keep it? Yes. Fuck it. I'm not giving up the only thing that's left for me. Nothing's my fault. I'm never letting go of anything ever again. Turn off the lights and go to bed. Maybe everything will be better tomorrow. I mean, it looks better. But I don't know how much value that actually holds. And then it's dark all over again. So I think we chose the right ending, honestly. We'll see if we, yeah, no, there's no credits, there's no, like, confession to fix the case, there's nothing. We definitely made the right choice. Wow. Huh. Thank you for the hydrate. So it's either letting go with the confession or relive the nightmare over and over, yeah. Acceptance versus denial. Fascinating. That's really good game. Really scary game. Um both of those things can be true and are true there. Fire Game Rev. Yeah, no, really good story, but man, did I get scared so many times. So, I'm just gonna I'm gonna quit out because I'm gonna show you what the other option was, what I was gonna stream today. Totally different vibe. Totally